Hello, we're here with the Reytons before their sold out show at Night People. How are you guys doing?
Good mate.
Good mate.
Yeah, really good.
So you've just sold out Night People, which is quite a big thing, especially for a band travelling over from Manchester. Like, how do you feel about selling it out?
Ecstatic.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? This is his first tour, his debut tour, and to even have people turn up at gigs, I think, is amazing. Let alone selling it out, and obviously the other dates on the tour have sold out as well. So it's just phenomenal. We're just winging it, aren't we?
So how did the band start? Like, what was your reasoning behind getting together?
We were all skint. And we said, wouldn't it be good if we could just get in a room, write some songs, go on a debut tour, sell it out. It was just a massive plan now.
So it's been noted from the start what you did.
We've done, this isn't his first time, this is not his first rodeo. We've done different bands, not together. This is the first time we've done anything together, but just after being in different bands and just being in the local music scene for a while, it was just a case of like, this just happened. It was just like, we want to set a band up, want to do something natural. We never had any plans for it to be what it is and sound like it did. We just all got together, did a bit of jamming, and yeah, that were the Reytons.
So I saw you guys play here in Manchester probably about a year ago. Played at Atma.
Yeah.
Really good show, but I think you as a sports law, I don't think you had that many people down. So to grow to this, like, how do you think you've grown so quickly?
I think it's the transparency. I think we're just four lads going out playing instruments. You know, there's no, I don't know. It's just, I think people get it. I think people just get four lads strumming their instruments and just follow that. Like,
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like Johnny says. It's organic. It's not been planned. It's not premeditated. So
It's very bullshit.
the origins of where it comes from. I don't know. It's not really us as a growth. It's been everybody in the fans. We've all kind of grown at the same time. So yeah, I think it's been a natural progression.
I think you can definitely hear that in the music. I think you've got quite a raw sound to it. Like, what's your sort of process when you're writing?
I don't really think that there is like a methodical process where we write as tunes. I think we just kind of, because we do it in all sorts of different ways, don't we? It's like sometimes we'll just sit in, I'll just be sat in my bedroom and I'll send things over WhatsApp or whatever, or we'll all be in full band mode and having a really good jam, and kind of spans from there.
If you think of a way that you could write a song, it's one of the ways that we've tried now.
So I think a lot of his favourite songs have just come from stories as well. Do you know, we just sat in a room, so it's like, oh, guess what happened earlier? I've seen this, I've seen that, and then sometimes it just comes with like just a top line lyric, doesn't it? Just shout it out, like, what about this? Oh, I like that, and then it grows from there. Sometimes it comes from a story about something, and then we start like come with a top line, singing about that, and then it never even been in the song, but it creates the music which then inspires something else. So there isn't really a structure, is there?
Say they come from like one line, what's your favourite line?
I think story-wise for me, when we wrote Tallest Man, I know Lee was telling us a story about some bar or some live music night or something, weren't you? And it was like, you said something about that, I thought like, you explain it.
Yeah, so I was in town having a couple of drinks with a friend, and we decided to go like down the old route where we used to go when we were kids. So we walked into this nightclub and like the dance floor's empty. I'm like, where is everybody? I'm ready for a dance. And we're outside, it's smoking air and it's packed, and everyone's got the phones out and stuff, and that dance floor taking pictures, and I'm like, well, times are changing like quick, and I'm not that old, but times are changing, and even I felt the tallest man in the nightclub, and obviously I'm only 5 foot odd, so Johnny literally got the line and went, just penciled it down, and the song just blossomed. So
and
yeah,
but then it ended up like one of those tunes where people kind of do relate to it as well, and it does genuinely come from just a one-liner.
I think my favourite is from Clare's Law, because we were jamming for it. This is when we were actually trying to just write some songs, so we were just in like practice rooms, just jamming some ideas down, and literally I think we got the bass line, the boom, 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 boom. I like that, I can't think of anything. I just said, oh, I'm going to van. I walked out and it just came to me, and I just went back and I went, he's a lover, she's a fighter, 10 bob on, it's another all nighter. Like, yes. And then they just really said after that. So that'll always be my favourite. And I like when you've got them lines like when you sing it and you know that people are ready just to sing it with you. I like that.
That's it.
What's like the maddest story you got a song about?
Reckless, probably, innit?
Yeah, tell the story about that. We all attended this story. Yeah.
Reckless kind of told itself. That about my brother Joe, his stag do, and the lovely people at South Yorkshire Police.
Stablery.
We love him.
Bless them. And yeah, the story pretty much tells its end, doesn't it? That it is what it is. But yeah, I think actually, you know, sometimes you're writing songs about other people or things that have happened, things that have inspired you. That is literally just word for word about what happened on that night.
Yeah.
It's just descriptive in lyrical content.
Yeah.
Music just follows the story, doesn't it? Really, yeah, we're good.
And it's one of those like, because every time you do listen to it or play it and stuff like that, we were all there.
We all sit back
and go, fucking hell, what a night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's, yeah.
That would generally, a load of blokes on the piss, wouldn't it?
We changed the meaning of it to like for the video. Like the video fits the song really well, but it's nothing like.
Yeah, you've got to have the context.
Oh
yeah. But I think that's kind of that's good about songs where you can actually change the context through the visual. So it wasn't necessarily about the incident when we first released it to people, but
It wasn't an incident. Everything was fine. It was just a big misunderstanding, and fines have been paid.
So you say this is like your debut tour. What's it like going out on tour together?
It's been exciting to say the least. I don't know, we've kind of, obviously on the rest days that we've had between each gig and stuff, we've all just been kind of, when there's a next one, let's get back in the van and let's move. I don't know, it's exciting each time you go to a different city. Obviously it's a different crowd, there's a different response, other people like different songs, and each time it's like a new experience. It's like day one again, so yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, I really underestimated how tiring it was going to be. You know, you just take it for granted. Like you're doing gigs and then breaks in between, and obviously you've got adrenaline. But like last week, we were down south doing some filming, and then we had to come up the same day from there to Liverpool, and then Liverpool next day back to Doncaster, and like in between, it was just like, fuck. Like, you know, digging out that gym membership. This isn't for children's TV, is it?
No, you're not.
Please don't say fuck a bugger.
So in which case, I was like, fuck. Yeah, just thinking like, we really need to go to the gym. But I say that every time, don't we? Like, oh, I need to go to the gym. When we did Leadmill in Sheffield, like a week before, like, I'm good, like 6 months prior, saying to Grant, going, oh yeah, we'll do this. We're going to do a marathon. When was that marathon supposed to be? Come on, get yourself in. Like November, yeah. November came out, weren't there? And I'm like, be alright, and like week before Leadmill, so and then I was like running around the local park, knackered.
Mate, I watched his Snapchat. He got up in the morning and walked to this fucking lake to feed a swan. What was his name?
I don't know. I didn't get to know him that well. But it was a lovely swan, and to be fair, if it weren't for the swan, I'd have just done the one run. But because we bonded a little bit, I went back the second day, did another run, fed him again. Three runs, and then I thought, do you know what? I'm all right. Went on Leadmill, I felt fucking brilliant. Then did Donny, and I'm gonna die. Yeah, tiring is the answer for me. But
so many energy drink companies are out there.
Yeah. So for me, like the day after Donny, obviously a rest day, I would just sit there, I was absolutely fucking knackered when I woke up. I was like, I'm glad I've got a rest day. And then 2 hours later, I'm like, can I go back out?
Yeah, we're back to the road again. Yeah.
And it's so shit as well, like because obviously we're not at the point where we do this full time. We do have jobs, and it's like you get off this like mad, amazing. You've been to I'd never been to Liverpool before in my life, and I got to go and see Liverpool and play to people, and it was like a minute, and then you hit Monday and you go, oh fuck.
We didn't see anything in Liverpool. We got out of the van, it was dark, went and loaded in, and got back in. He's like, I'm very happy I've been to Liverpool.
I was. Literally been to what?
He didn't even know, but we were in Chef, we just winded him up. We just told everyone in crowd before we went out to pretend we're in Liverpool. I think it was his dream.
Because it goes mad if you get up to Scotland.
Liverpool. I don't even need to see it, I just need to actually
step foot on soil.
That's it, that's it on there.
So your story of seeing Liverpool.
What a cobbled street.
Yeah. But a nice one, and I will take that with me.
So you mentioned Leadmill. It must be like it's quite an iconic venue. Everyone's played there, like.
Yeah.
And the video you put out on Facebook just looks incredible from
Oh,
it.
it were
Like,
nice. It were.
what was it like, just standing there and looking out at that?
It's like standing there and somebody hitting you in the face with a wall of energy. It is honest, just energy just waves through like that's.
It was
crazy.
like you were just feeding off so much like kind of like the energy off of the crowd and stuff. It was like completely off the wall.
It was the longest set we'd done. We played for an hour, and like Johnny says, we were trying to get in fitness for it. Like we knew that it was going to be tough. And the hour we finished, I'm like, let's do it again. Let's play for another hour. The energy was just that crazy. The adrenaline running through us, like it just didn't bother us. Like we were playing it were awesome. Yeah, it was crazy.
For me, it sold out in like September, so it sold out. We were like, wow, it sold out. But like as it was happening, we were like, oh, fucking hell, tickets are going, it's going, and it sold out. And then you kind of forget, and then on the day you forget. You're just setting up, and it's a gig, and you're ready for it. You know it's going to, in the back of your mind, you know it's going to be a big one, but. And I think it weren't until we actually walked on stage, like it started, and then a lot of life kicked in, and everyone started bouncing. I just turned around like, fucking sold out. We knew it had. We've been telling everybody it had.
But it's when you see it.
What did me is backstage at Leadmill. There's a little window where you can actually look down into the main room of Leadmill, and doors opened. I saw 5 or 6 people come in. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah. Look back 10 minutes later and the room was full. I'm like,
Yeah, you couldn't move.
where's everyone come from? Like, it's crazy. See, not that many people there to watch you.
So what have you got planned for coming up?
Well, after this, festivals, we just announced Tramlines, Why Not,
Hit the north.
Hit the North, Stockton Calling, and we've got some more to announce soon as well. Going to do a few more other dates that we're going to announce, and we've got a really big show that we're going to announce very, very soon. I think after tour we're going to announce that one.
Big secret.
Yeah.
Big secret.
Big secret.
Secret. You know what it is?
No, go on.
No, it's on. It's a secret.
Have you got any clues you can give out?
No.
No, nothing.
We'll bring instruments if you want.
Really? Right, I'm looking for Wembley.
No.
Right, cheers for that, guys. Really enjoyed it. Look forward to
Thanks a
seeing
lot,
the
mate.
show.
Appreciate
Cheers.
that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
Deja vu.
Cheers.
Let's have a beer.
That's a wrap.